Well, okay, we're going. This morning when I sprayed, I shot video of a lot of burning cigarettes, and I posted this to YouTube, to Twitter, to Instagram, and to my Facebook page. Well, my Twitter feed, I'm very fortunate that the Penn State Extension follows some of what I do. A friend there, Dr. Tree Fruit, Dr. Fruit Tree, Dr. Kari Peter. Anyway, tree fruit doctor. Anyway, and she saw it and she goes, Al, they may not all be fire blight. They may be something else, and it's treated differently. So first of all, I'm going to look through this at, oh, actually, wait, what she said is, I can do this, it might be Nectria Twig Blight of apple, which is a fungal infection, and there really is no treatment for it. That is, there's no chemical treatment for it. What you have to do is you prune it out. Um, that's great. I will put the link down below in the body so that you can follow this. It's very informative. What's really kind of neat is I recognize Alan Biggs. He's retired now from West Virginia University. He's also one of the architects of Mary Blight. So nice guy. But if we take a look at this one picture, I clicked on the picture. I want it to come up. There we go. You can see that there's a ring where it's strangling. Basically, it's strangling the twig. And this is where that fungal infection is. Notice the orange color. That's a real signal because I have seen a lot of this orange color. Now, I can't really do anything about keeping the fungus out of the orchard. But what I can do is, if I see it, get it down, get below it, and cut it out so that it doesn't keep burning down and infecting my tree. So, this is like a big deal to me. All right. But it's very nice. They mention, yes, people confuse it with fire blight. Well, look at that. Looks like fire blight to me. So I don't feel so badly anymore, and that's cool. If you take a look at this one, which is in the foliage, here's that strangle point, and here's all your wilting apical buds. Hey, so thank you very much, Dr. Peter. Thank you, Kari, for pointing that out to me, that this is something that resembles fire blight. Timing-wise, shoot blight, it's there, but that's not what it is, and that's really, really good to know. Again, I will put this link in the body below so you can look at it and read up on it, okay? Alt-Tab. I'm going to show you some photographs. Here you can see some of that characteristic orange color, and it's burning down, and you can see that as it goes down, it's taking off leaves. What happened is we've had windstorms, enough to put a trauma in my Mary Blight thing, and I think it stripped the leaves off. There we go again. Now this is interesting. Where some of these limbs went up, you can see something's going on down here at where they split and maybe strangling it. I'm just keeping an eye on that. I ripped the leaves off here so you could see it. But that's getting a strangle on the what's going on above. We can only hope it doesn't keep going. I took a piece off, stripped off the leaves, and here again you can see it's dried, it's shrunken, and look at the color on it. Now this is important. Look at this one's color, because we'll see something else with a different color. This one appears to be the Nectria infection. I'll pull back a little bit here. And yeah, I'm spraying, when I cut these out, I'm immediately hosing them down with copper. Again, the color. It's struggling to keep up with me. Okay. So I'm going to be piecing in together some other videos in here because some of the other symptoms, other things are burnt. They're black, which gives me the impression that they are in fact fire blight. So lucky me, I've got two competing infections trying to kill my trees. Um, Obviously, with fire blight, we treat it proactively with antibiotic treatments to try and suppress it. But once it's in there, you got to prune it out, and it's going to be the same thing with the Nectria Twig Blight. You prune it out. And in my case, everything gets hosed down with a concentrated copper on the wounds, and what I'm going to be doing is putting a garbage can in. I talked to a friend tonight. He's going to chauffeur. He's going to drive my utility vehicle. I don't have one of these mobile picking platforms, so I'm using my utility vehicle. He's going to drive from tree to tree. I will pull down, prune, throw the infected sections into the garbage can with a big liner bag, and spray the wounds, and we'll just keep going down the rows. All this stuff is above my head, and some of these might be heading cuts or whatnot, just to kind of bring the tree down a little bit too, because I'm getting kind of tired of reaching for them. I'm going to follow up with this with a few other videos that I shot. It's a little disjointed, but the point of it is, at this time of year, May, June, you may see something that resembles fire blight, but in fact is not fire blight. And it would be the Nectria Twig Blight, and this color is certainly a screaming indicator of what it may be. There's a lot of good stuff in here about trying to reduce the inoculum in your orchard. They talk about varieties of it. All of my varieties are cider varieties, okay, and nobody ever talks about cider varieties. So I have this on Harrison, and I will have to go back and take a look at the other varieties I have this on. But these are not traditional cultivars. I mean, when I say, yeah, they're traditional cultivars. They're not fresh market cultivars. They're cider varieties. So keep an eye out. If you see it, cut it, soak it, put it in, bag it, tag it, get it out. But using the garbage can will help me because I can just drop them in vertically. I will be able to probably work the entire orchard because you're only cutting off a foot or so. I'll be able to do the whole orchard with one garbage can and just bag it. Make it go away. So anyway, hey, thanks for your patience. I'm really grateful that Penn State was watching me and reached out with the recommendation I go back and take another look. Thank you very much. Love your cooperative extension. Be good to them because they are good to us. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, I took off another one because I have plenty. And this one appears a bit different. I trimmed off the leaves to get them out of the way, the blossoms. It looks mostly burnt. But you can see that creeping fire line going down it, killing everything north. So, big thing is still prune it, can it, spray it.